Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. There's a rumor swirling through the baseball world right now that feels almost too cinematic to be true. Picture this. Paul Skenes, the phenom who's been lighting up radar guns and silencing entire lineups, is reportedly set to take over the rotation for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yeah, you heard that right. The Dodgers, the powerhouse franchise known for turning stars into legends, might just have their next great ace stepping onto the mound in Dodger blue. It's one of those moments where the whispers feel louder than the official announcements, and everyone's waiting for confirmation like it's the final inning of Game 7. People close to the team have been hinting that Skenes has impressed the front office not just with his arm, but with his maturity, his poise, and that unshakable presence that separates the good from the great. The Cy Young dream that's followed him since his college days suddenly doesn't feel like a fantasy anymore. It feels like destiny knocking at the door. The buzz around Los Angeles is electric. Fans have started flooding social media with edits of Skenes wearing Dodger blue, his blazing fastball leaving batters frozen in disbelief. Reporters who cover the team daily can't stop talking about the intensity of his bullpen sessions, describing them as unlike anything we've seen in years. There's a growing sense that this isn't just a new chapter for the Dodgers. It's the beginning of a new era. Some veterans in the clubhouse have reportedly said that Skenes' presence alone brings a different kind of energy, calm, confident, and commanding. And when a rookie can walk into a clubhouse full of World Series champions and instantly earn respect, that tells you everything you need to know. It's rare, it's special, and it's the kind of thing that has fans dreaming of another championship parade down Vince Scully Avenue. But here's where things get interesting. Insiders say that the Dodgers coaching staff has been meticulously preparing this transition behind the scenes for weeks. They've studied his mechanics, tweaked minor details, and even adjusted the rotation to give him the perfect window to take over. Dave Roberts, known for his calm but calculated approach, has reportedly been blown away by Skenes' discipline and preparation. Some say he reminds them of a young Clayton Kershaw, not just in talent, but in attitude. That's a comparison few dare to make lightly in Los Angeles. The Dodgers know exactly what kind of pressure comes with being the ace of a rotation that expects nothing less than dominance every single night. And yet, by all accounts, Skenes seems built for it. He doesn't shy away from the spotlight. He embraces it like it was meant for him. That confidence has the entire organization buzzing with anticipation. What makes this even more fascinating is how seamlessly Skenes has reportedly adapted to the Dodgers' analytics-driven culture. He's been described as a data sponge, someone who devours scouting reports and advanced metrics with the same hunger that made him a college superstar. The front office, known for its obsession with precision, sees him as the perfect blend of old-school grit and new-age intelligence. One source close to the team said, "It's like he was made in a lab for the Dodgers system." And when you combine that with his devastating fastball-slider combo and a work ethic that borders on obsession, it's easy to understand why so many within the organization believe the Cy Young dream isn't just alive, it's inevitable. If the Dodgers really do hand him the ball every fifth day, they might be looking at the birth of their next generational ace. Still, not everyone is completely sold. Some analysts caution that it's dangerous to heap this much expectation on a young pitcher so early. Baseball history is filled with stories of hyped prospects who buckled under the weight of their own potential. But here's the difference. Skenes doesn't seem like the type to crack. People who've watched him closely, from college coaches to minor league teammates, talk about his mental toughness like it's his secret weapon. He's wired differently, one scout said. Pressure doesn't break him, it fuels him. And when that kind of mindset meets the Dodgers' state-of-the-art training infrastructure, you start to see why people are calling this a perfect storm. The kind that reshapes a franchise, and maybe even the league. For now, the Dodgers remain tight-lipped. Officially, it's all evaluation and timing, but everyone can feel that something big is coming. The whispers have turned into conversations, and those conversations are turning into conviction. If Paul Skenes really does take over this rotation, it won't just be another move. It'll be a statement. A signal that the Dodgers are done experimenting and ready to dominate once again. The Cy Young dream that started as a college kid's ambition might just find its home in the City of Angels. And if that happens, baseball fans better buckle up, because this story is only getting started. Imagine this scene for a second. Dodger Stadium, packed under the California night sky. 50,000 fans standing as Paul Skenes jogs out of the dugout for his first official start. The place would be electric, the air thick with expectation. The cameras would zoom in on his face. Calm, unflinching, eyes locked on the mound like he's been there 100 times before. That's the kind of aura that follows him, the kind of moment you can feel even before it happens. Rumor has it that even the veterans are secretly excited, whispering among themselves that this kid might be the real deal. It's that quiet acknowledgement that greatness doesn't need an introduction. When a player like Skenes walks into the stadium, everyone feels it. The crowd, the players, the press. It's not arrogance. It's inevitability. And in Los Angeles, where legends are made under the brightest lights, that kind of presence is worth its weight in gold. What's crazy is how quickly this all happened. Just months ago, Skenes was seen as a promising young arm with potential to develop. Now, the Dodgers might be ready to hand him the keys to the rotation. A rotation that's seen names like Kershaw, Buehler, and Scherzer. That's not just a promotion, that's a coronation. And yet, from everything insiders are saying, Skenes has earned it the hard way. Early morning training, endless film sessions, conversations with pitching coaches that last long after the stadium lights go out. The word obsessed keeps coming up in the best possible way. He's obsessed with getting better, with mastering his craft, with living up to the expectations that have followed him since college. That's the kind of mentality that separates stars from icons. And if these whispers are true, the Dodgers might be watching the birth of their next franchise cornerstone. Behind closed doors, the Dodgers staff is reportedly treating this transition like a science. Every pitch he throws is tracked, analyzed, and dissected. Every bullpen session becomes an event. The organization has a reputation for maximizing talent. They don't rush, but when they move with purpose. Some say that the plan all along was to let Skenes marinate just long enough before unveiling him at the perfect time, when the team needed that extra spark, that injection of energy that only a true ace can provide. And let's be real. The Dodgers don't make moves unless they believe it gives them a legitimate shot at another World Series. If Skenes is about to step into that rotation, you better believe it's because they see something special, something that could redefine the way this team dominates for years to come. Fans can feel the momentum building. Sports talk radio is buzzing. YouTube channels are dissecting his mechanics frame by frame, and every small leak or insider hint sends social media into a frenzy. Some fans are already predicting a Rookie of the Year award. Others are dreaming bigger, Cy Young-level dominance, maybe even postseason heroics. And it's hard to blame them. Baseball thrives on stories like this. A young phenom walking into one of the biggest franchises in the world, ready to etch his name into history. If Skenes delivers even half of what's being whispered, this could be one of those seasons that fans talk about for decades. The kind of year where everything clicks, where talent meets opportunity, and history writes itself one pitch at a time. Of course, baseball is unpredictable. One day you're the talk of the town. The next, you're fighting through adversity. But even with that in mind, the buzz around Skenes feels different. It's not built on hype alone. It's grounded in respect. The people talking the loudest aren't random fans. They're scouts, coaches, analysts, and players who've seen what he can do up close. They describe him as a once-in-a-generation competitor, someone whose presence on the mound changes the energy of an entire game. That's not just talent, that's impact. And if the Dodgers have found a pitcher capable of doing that consistently, then we might be witnessing the beginning of something legendary. Maybe not overnight, but definitely inevitable. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. So here we are, waiting for that official announcement, the confirmation that turns rumor into reality. When it happens, and it feels like a matter of when, not if, baseball will have a new storyline to obsess over. Paul Skenes, the kid with the 100 miles per hour fastball and the unshakable confidence, taking command of the Dodgers rotation with a Cy Young dream that no longer feels far-fetched. Los Angeles has always been a city built on stars, and if this rumor comes true, it's about to welcome another one to its constellation. The question isn't whether he's ready, it's whether the league is ready for him. Because when Paul Skenes takes that mound, everything we thought we knew about the Dodgers might change forever. There's another layer to this story that fans can't stop talking about: the undeniable chemistry building inside the Dodgers clubhouse. Word is, Skenes has already formed a quiet mentorship bond with Clayton Kershaw, who's been offering him guidance on everything from mechanics to mindset. Imagine that. One of the greatest pitchers of his generation passing the torch to the next phenom in real time. Teammates have said that Skenes listens more than he talks, studies more than he celebrates, and absorbs every ounce of wisdom like a student of the game. That humility mixed with confidence is what's winning people over. It's not just about his blistering fastball or his devastating slider. It's about the way he carries himself, like a professional who knows he belongs but never stops proving it. For the Dodgers, that's gold. A young ace with superstar potential who fits perfectly into the team's culture of discipline and excellence. That's the kind of combination that wins championships. And if the buzz is true, Skenes is already earning the trust that every great pitcher needs from his teammates. The belief that when he's on the mound, they're never out of a game. But beyond all the speculation, beyond the whispers and the analysis, there's something deeper brewing here, a sense of hope. Baseball fans live for moments like this, when talent, timing, and opportunity collide in a way that feels almost scripted. Paul Skenes stepping into the Dodgers rotation isn't just another roster move. It's a reminder of why people fall in love with this sport in the first place. It's the story of dreams meeting reality, of a kid who worked his entire life for a chance like this, now standing on the brink of greatness. If this rumor becomes official, it won't just change the Dodgers. It'll shake the entire league. Every team will be watching, every fan base will be talking, and every game he pitches will feel like an event. Because when baseball finds a new ace, especially one who could define a generation, the whole sport feels it. And right now, all signs point to Paul Skenes being that guy, the next name etched into the long, storied history of Dodger greatness. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.